In the stillness of a room, surrounded by prayer, Pope Francis lay in peace, a man of deep thought and quiet strength. The Camerlengo, the chamberlain of the Holy Roman Church, entered gently, his voice soft, his hands steady. He calls the Pope's baptismal name 3 times. There was no reply. Then, as tradition says, he touched the Pope's forehead with a small silver hammer, a symbol not of power, but of closure. In that quiet moment, death is declared, the papal reign ends, and the sede vacante, the seat, is vacant. On Pope Francis' hand was the ring of the fisherman. It had sealed letters, led nations, and blessed millions. But now, its purpose had ended. It can't fall into the wrong hands. In front of other cardinals, he crushes it with a hammer, striking through the symbol of papal power. It's a sign. The Pope is gone, and no one speaks in his name. The papal rooms were closed, the lights dimmed. A city of faith fell into mourning. Guards stood at the doors, but it was the stillness in the air that said the most. Across oceans and borders, cardinals began their journeys. Rome was calling them home, because the world would soon need a new shepherd. The Church entered 9 sacred days of mourning, called Novum Dies. It means 9 days in Latin. Each day, bells rang softly through St. Peter's Square. Each day, thousands of people came, some crying, some praying, all saying goodbye. The Pope's body lay in stillness, his white robes now part of history, but his memory whispered in every candlelight and every hymn. His body was placed in the church so everyone could see him one last time. The bells rang, flags flew at half-mast. It was a time of silence and respect. But before the world could look forward, the church had one last duty: to prepare the Pope's body with care, dignity, and with centuries of tradition. The Pope is not mummified. There are no wrappings, no ancient oils. Then he is dressed one final time in white papal robes, and a rosary placed gently in his hands, a shepherd, even in rest. The Pope is laid to rest in 3 coffins. First, a cypress wood coffin, simple and pure. Then a zinc coffin, sealed to protect. And finally, an oak coffin, strong and noble. Each one tells a story of humility, of care, of peace. The coffins are sealed with wax. His name and reign are written for history. And then the Pope is taken to his final resting place, beneath the altar or deep within the Vatican's sacred crypt. Then came the Conclave. Inside the Sistine Chapel, the doors closed and the prayers began. Cardinals sat beneath Michelangelo's ceiling, surrounded by art, by silence, and by centuries of tradition. They voted again and again. Black smoke meant the world must wait. But then, a gentle stream of white rose into the sky. The wait was over. A new Pope had been chosen. The new Pope accepts. He chooses his papal name. And soon he appears on the balcony above St. Peter's Square. The crowd cheered through tears. In that moment, the Church moved forward, not forgetting the past, but carrying it into a new dawn. Pope Francis was gone, but his spirit remained. When a Pope dies, the Church doesn't break. It bows its head. It prays when it rises. Through sorrow there is light. Through death there is faith. And even in the quiet, the voice of the Church carries on. I hope you enjoyed our journey through sacred secrets, rituals, and forgotten truths. If it moved you, I'd be grateful if you like and subscribe. In the words of tradition, Vivit Pontifex Maximus, long live the Pope.